check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Hello everybody, Jim here with another boxing video. Today I want to look at Dazn's top 10 best boxers in the last 30 years. This is Dazn's top 10, not mine. So, but let's have a look. Hit that subscribe button if you can. Appreciate that. And I think they missed the boat on a couple of boxers. Tell me what you think, but yeah, they missed a couple people, and their ordering is a little bit weird also. Okay, I'll count from 10 to number 1. Number 10 spot, Canelo Alvarez, the only boxer in history to become undisputed in super middleweight, and in my opinion shouldn't be number 10 on this list. I'm sure a lot of people are shaking their heads at that one, but Canelo definitely should be higher than number 10 on this list. Just to give you an example, between 2018 and 2021, Canelo earned with his fights $220 million. Outside of the ring, he's pretty smart with his investments, and he actually does a lot of humanitarian work, which should be noted. I saw once he was emptying a whole truckload, 18-wheeler truckload of toys for kids at Christmas. So you have to respect the guy for that. And for me, I think Canelo should be on this list, number 3 spot, below 1 and 2. That's my opinion anyways. Okay. Number 9 on Dazn's top 10 best boxers in the last 30 years, Evander Holyfield. Born in '62, is an American former professional boxer and competed in between 1984 and 2011. October 25th, 1990, scored a 3rd round knockout of James Buster Douglas to win the undisputed heavyweight of the WBA and the World Boxing Council, WBC, and the International Federation, also IBF. After successful defenses against champions George Foreman, Larry Holmes. 1992, he dropped a 12-round decision to Riddick Bowe. So he defended it a couple of times and then lost it to Riddick Bowe. Holyfield's net worth is $2 million. One of my favorite boxers of all times to watch. When he was fighting Mike Tyson, I really started to get into boxing then. Like, I was always interested in it, but got more interested then. And you all remember Tyson biting his ear, right? That was unbelievable. Number 8 on our top 10 list is Lennox Lewis. Born 1965, professional boxer and commentator. He's a commentator on Fox Sports, I believe. Lewis said Evander Holyfield was his toughest opponent. So that says a lot about Evander, even tougher than Iron Mike Tyson. Lennox Lewis's net worth is $140 million. Okay, number 7 on the Dazn's top 10 list, best boxers, last 30 years. Don't mind me, I'm trying to get some exercise myself right now. Felix Trinidad, a great boxer, known as Tito Trinidad. He was a Puerto Rican boxer, 45 fights, wins by KO 35, losses was just 3, and Trinidad's first professional loss came at the hands of Bernard Hopkins. You all know who that is. Following this loss, this was in 2001, he retired from boxing for the first time. And he made a ring return, beating Ricardo Mayorga in 2004. And then, after a loss to Winky Wright in 2005, retired for the second time. He was the longest reigning welterweight champion, Felix Trinidad. And Felix Trinidad has a net worth of $30 million. He should definitely be on this list. I think today's welterweights would have a tough time with him in the ring. I don't know what you think, that's what I think. They'd have a really tough time beating him. Number 6 on Dazn's top 10 boxers in the last 30 years, Oscar De La Hoya. American boxer, promoter now. Competed from 1992 to 2008. He won 11 world titles. He began boxing at the age of 6. His grandfather, Vicente, was an amateur boxer in the 1940s. And his father, Joel Sr., fought professionally in the 1960s. So it was a long history of boxers in the De La Hoya family. Oscar promised his dying mother that he would win an Olympic gold medal. And in 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona, he did just that. So good for him. Oscar's net worth is $200 million. He was a great fighter in his prime. But for me, it's unfortunate, but the only way I remember him is his loss to Manny Pacquiao. And I think that goes for a lot of people, because what a fight that was. And I'm kind of biased because huge Manny Pacquiao fan. So coming in at number 5 is Pernell Whitaker. Of course, should be on this list. And Pernell Whitaker, rest in peace, is not with us anymore. So January 2nd, 1964. Born the same year I was, to July 14th, 2019. He fought from 1984 to 2001, and he was a boxing trainer after his career. He was a 4-weight world champion, lightweight, light welterweight, and light middleweight. So he had a great career. In 1989, Pernell Whitaker was named Fighter of the Year by Ring Magazine and the Boxing Writers Association of America, and currently holds the longest unified lightweight championship reign in boxing history at 6 title defenses, and he's regarded as one of the greatest defensive boxers of all time. And again, I just want to say rest in peace to Pernell Whitaker, and our prayers go out to his family. Coming in at number 4, Bernard Hopkins on Dazn's top 10 best boxers of all time for the last 30 years. Born in 65, American boxer, professional boxer, competed from 1988 to 2016. So had a good run. 67 fights, total of 8 losses, 32 wins by KO. Bernard Hopkins is the oldest boxer in history to win a world championship at the age of 46, breaking George Foreman's record set in 1994. Hopkins' net worth was $40 million. Great record, I believe. All respect to Bernard Hopkins. I really like Bernard Hopkins because he speaks his mind. He's great to listen to. I don't know, he knows his boxing, and he doesn't, calls a spade a spade. And I respect the guy for that, especially with the Spence Pacquiao fiasco. Coming in at number 3, Roy Jones. Born in 69. American, former professional boxer. He holds dual American and Russian citizenship. I'm not sure how that is, but anyways. 75 fights, 47 wins by KO, total wins of 66. So a long career, right? That's a long run. And a lot thought the most complete fighter during his prime. He had an intimidation factor, speed, quickness, tremendous power with both hands. His only weakness might have been his defense and a bit of fundamentals. And Roy Jones, to date, has a net worth of $7 million. Roy Jones is also an actor and a rapper. Just a FYI for your information. I didn't know that about him. Okay, folks, we're up to number 2 now in Dazon's top 10 top boxers in the last 30 years. At number 2 spot, we got Floyd Mayweather, born in 1977, named Fighter of the Decade. He's often referred to as Fighter of the Decade anyways. Total fights 50, wins 50. Wins by KO 27. Good record. Some people don't agree with that record. Some say he lost 1 or 2, but 50 for 50 it is, right? Even says it on his airplane. He's a professional boxer promoter, so of course, Money Mayweather. He actually owns a team in NASCAR Cup Series, the Money Team Racing. So this guy's loaded. He competed between 1996 and 2017, retiring an undefeated fighter, winning 15 major world championships from super featherweight to light middleweight, including Ring Magazine's 5 weight classes, and a lineal champion in 4 weight classes, twice at welterweight. He's got a great record. There's no denying it. Floyd's net worth is $450 million. I think the best attribute to Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion, was his defense. By far. He was a master at defense. Probably one of the best defensive boxers ever. That's what I think got him a lot of his wins. On to number 1. Number 1 pick in Dazon's top 10 fighters in the last 30 years is Manny Pacquiao. And I'm proud to say, born in December 17th, 1978, Filipino politician, former professional boxer nicknamed Pac-Man. He's regarded as one of the greatest professional boxers of all time. Previously served as senator in the Philippines from 2016 to 2022. Pacquiao is the only 8-division world champion, and probably ever will be, in the history of boxing. Won 12 major world titles. He was the first boxer to win a lineal championship in 5 different weight classes. First boxer to win major world titles in 4 of the 8 glamour divisions: flyweight, featherweight, lightweight, and welterweight. And is the only boxer to hold world championships across 4 decades: 1990s, 2000s, 2010, 2020s. The oldest welterweight world champion in history at the age of 40, and the first boxer in history to become recognized as a 4-time welterweight champion after defeating Keith Thurman to win the WBA super welterweight title. As of 2015, Pacquiao's fights had generated $1.2 billion with a B in revenue from the 25 pay-per-view bouts. He made a lot of people a lot of money. And look how he was treated in the end, right? Big thank you there. According to Forbes, this was. He was the 2nd highest paid athlete in the world in 2015. Pacquiao's net worth is $375 million. And I know I sound biased, but yes, we are big Manny Pacquiao fans. Going to be in Manila in less than 2 months, so we're hoping to see him. We're going to try, and in my opinion, he's the GOAT. But for me, he's the GOAT, tied with Muhammad Ali. That's just my opinion. Okay, everybody, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you can. Give me a thumbs up and hit the bell notification. God bless you all. Take care and stay healthy, everybody.